All right, let's do this on the 2-day. AR, give it a 50. Version, give it a minus 50. Volume, give it a 50. FD, I'll say even the 0. And the 25. Stochastics, negative 50. RSI, 0. Derivative, be 0. On 12-hour. Reversals, give it a 50. Version, give it a negative 50. Volume, give it a negative 25. FD, get a negative 25. And to give it a 0. Stochastics, give it a 25. RSI, give it a negative 25. Derivative, 0, I would think. On the daily, get a negative, actually, 0 for the inversion, get a negative 25 or so. Volume is 0. FT, negative 50, 25. Stochastics, 0. RSI, negative 25. Derivative, 0. On the 4-hour, this is actually 100. Version, did a 25 here. Volume, did a 0. Is a 50. And the 0. Stochastics, this actually would be a 0 to me. RSI, 25. Derivative, 25. The 1-hour, this is actually a 100 here. The inversion is 0. Volume, the 25. FT, a minus 25 or so. Yamaku is 0. Stochastics, negative 25. RSI, oh boy, a negative 100 for that one. And derivative got a another negative 100, I would think. Okay, so the 2-hour, let's give it a negative 25. Inversion, 50. Volume, give it a negative 25. IT, 25. And 25. Stochastics, negative 25. RSI, negative 75. For the derivative, negative 50. Now for the 30-minute, got negative 100 on this one. A 0 mean inversion. Volume, we have a negative 50 then. The minus 100 and also like minus 100 for that one. The trend, we're going to get a negative 25. Stochastics, negative 100. For the RSI, that is funny. Negative 100. For the derivative, we can get a negative 100 as well. Lastly, for the 15 minutes, this is just dumping like there's no tomorrow. We get a 50 for that one. Versus minus 100. Volume, let's give it a negative 100. MACD, still a negative 100 for me. And negative 25. Stochastics, negative 50. RSI, negative 75. Derivative, negative 75, I think. Okay, so look at the analysis. Looks quite bearish. Looking for a immediate down move, I think. Exactly what we're going to do. And we said we're risking 1 lot today. That's how that goes. Should we enter for a limit order? Just drop down to the 1 minute. I think we should just sell it. That's what I think we should do. Limit, even the limit at the top, maybe, or maybe, perhaps. It's dumping like crazy. I think we should just sell it, to be honest. Be quite freaking honest. Well, you can always pick it up at like 1.10, something like that. I do it though. We entered at 1.10817. Suppose with something like a limit order. We waited just a second. 1.10817. When did it start dumping though? Kind of recent, Recent 8 p.m. or so. And people psychologically see that dumping and they're just gonna sell it. No point trying to catch a falling knife there. Plus, is it the profits? Suppose we should get some ATRs on this. Nice profits. Yep. So maybe we should look out for any obvious levels there. The price analyzed, yes, on the entry, so like 1.10785. Analyzed around 8:35, I think. 8:35 a.m. Now we're looking at the 1-day ATR is 0.0072377, and the 6-hour ATR, which is 0.0038528, and the 2-hour ATR, which is 0.0242577, and the 30-minute ATR, which is 0.001 the H374. Looks like it's working out nicely, at least at first. We keep an eye out for it. We just check the bearishness on the yeah, it's minus 25, that's 24.95, close enough. On the targets on the data that was calculated at 1.10599 for the low. We did reduce the ATR factor, so now it's taking the 30-minute ATR instead of the 2-hour ATR. Still quite a significant move, I would think. Doesn't look like much on this chart, just because they were dumping it like crazy. It turns out it's actually quite a significant trade for us. This low is calculated around that same area, 1.10635. You are looking at a low, right? That's for sure. It's a low on the 4-hour. That's actually very nice. That's very nice. I don't know if we're even cutting this one or short. I might make an exception because this is very aggressive selling. Very aggressive selling. Just ready to smash that low. My experience has taught me not to set it more aggressive than that. Hesitating. Was the calculated low? Just trying to look for some logical area of support on the 1-hour, which looks like it would kind of turn out to be even lower than that. Where this is very nice profits. Some of it's chalked up to luck for the market to be able to give you that. Most of it is actually chalked up to skill to be able to have a system that works in that scenario. So, like I said, this is very, very sharp selling. I don't know if it wants to create support anywhere in those quarters. This is a very good trade. 1.10456, 1.10458 or so. At least we're not stuck in a range anymore. That was really annoying the past few days. It's definitely going there. Sharp selling. This decides to reverse completely at that level, or what? What are we doing here? Not predict any reversals. In fact, predicted the bottom late into the session, right? Did this one at least 9:30, and then this one, the C mode, it would even be 11:05 a.m. So that's why we're holding. Yep, that's a good trade. Selling is very sharp. We're sure going to go to the bottom here, right? Maybe even lower, but again, in my experience, don't want to set it too low, or else we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. Don't have to retrace the entire way. I just close it as a precaution. The path in the data did tell me to put it a bit longer than this. So 0.110456. This bearish pressure really wants to push down. This is very sharp selling. Push down to at least the low here. Making a little. I wouldn't put it past it. That's it. The last thing we wanted to do is to make a double bottom and then completely shoot up, which is why the take profit is probably just there. 1.105 1.10530. It's already trying to do. I was being greedy with the take profit again, or when? Yeah, this is going to get taken for sure. I think I've learned my lesson from the last few trades. Don't keep your hopes up with the take profit, even if it looks like it's going really fast to it. Always set it very conservatively. I say conservative, but this trade is amazing to me. Close to 300 points in the span of a few minutes. Oh, try to log this one. This would actually look great on my section there. This one would look absolutely fine to me. Did it actually go down more? That's kind of funny. Shoot. Oh well, that's not what we're here for, right? We're gonna manage risk here. 1.10817. Entry. The exit, that would be a 1.10530. 8817. And this block is also going to be needs to be calculated. That was a whole 3 blocks for that trade. Wow, that is nice.